Hey everyone, how's it going? I'm pretty tired, but I made myself tired because I went to bed later because I chose to mess up a print. So I was printing something, and then um, I noticed that I didn't put any supports where it needed it, and it just fell on the build plate and just got stuck there. So I noticed it when I looked at it right before I was about to go to bed, and then I was like, oh no. So I saw a little piece sticking up, and I used the spatula and peeled it upwards, grabbed my pliers, pulled it out, and it just peeled right off the top. Well, not a big deal. It's not an issue. It's not broken or anything, but it just didn't work. And yeah, wasn't much of a loss from what I seen. There was a little bit of supports, but then just flat surface. Cool thing about having a resin printer is there's actually not much resin really used. From what my experience is so far, I've already printed, I think, at least 5 or 6 things. I know it's not very much, but I work. I don't have a lot of time. And like right now, I'm having something print as I'm working. And I had one printing as I was sleeping. So I'm pretty excited about this. I know there's going to be a lot of things that I can be able to do and showcase and record. Even if it's not me talking, even if it's just music, even if it's nothing, like I'll still be able to record it. Yeah. That way I can get some sleep. I don't think I want to do, all recording like that, because that'd be pretty boring. There's a lot of things I want to talk about with not just 3D printing, but applications, things that I can do with it, not just a building phase. Maybe it's a already something you already want to do because using a printer is actually viable for a business product, and it's really doable as long as you put your I don't know, like, ingenuity into it and hand making skills. I don't have all of that, but the cool thing is I have that chance now. I get the opportunity to start working with things that I don't normally ever really work with, and it's not really messy in a sense. I mean, it is, but it's in one little area. It's not like it's gonna like hit the fan and fly everywhere. I don't know. I think it's gonna be great because I'm able to actually learn about video editing, which is something that I've been wanting and needing to do. I have an app that semi works. Seems like it's converted 2 of my videos, but it already crashed my computer twice. First time was just turning it on. I thought it was just because I had to restart it, but whatever. Blue screen, restart it, converted files, and then it gave me another blue screen, but I didn't know because it was just like a top portion of my screen I didn't see yet. I wasn't even paying attention because I was busy, and then I restarted, and then it converted another file. So I'm not sure, but I do know that it's probably because my motherboard needs to be replaced. I do need to reinstall Windows on a new hard drive that is an SSD, Yeah, I do need to do that, because that is one thing I know that's been stopping me from doing a lot of the video editing in general, is because my CPU gets hot. And even if I go ahead and replace, I know, go ahead and replace your fan. My motherboard I bought used, and it already had issues to begin with. Like, it already has like an error code randomly sometimes, and my PC will randomly freeze. So I know that there's issues, and I can't just fix it yet. I mean, it doesn't really cost much, but I just don't have the time to do it yet, nor am I able to actually buy anything just yet, because I bought the 3D printer. So, you know, a lot of this is just going to be me showing my experience of all of this, and maybe if it goes great, it goes great. It's something I'm not familiar in, and quite honestly, I'm kind of scared to screw up, because it's kind of expensive, you know, and I think that it's going to be repetition for me, even though I don't actually physically print anything. I'm just going to a computer, splicing things, moving it to a USB stick and putting it on the machine, and loading it, printing it. That for most people is a process in itself, which is, for me, it's not an issue. I want to be able to get into the modeling part. I want to be able to get into knowing what parts or areas of a 3D print needs structures so it doesn't collapse like it happened today on me. You know, I don't want to like get too much into like I want to build houses and stuff. I don't want to do that. No. I don't even really want to go as far as being able to like construct a cathedral or anything. I don't want to do that. Like, I'm not like that. I can draw stick figures, and there's some things that I can sketch out. If I have a picture, I can copy it. But for me, unless I redo something over and over again, it's no good for me. I have an idea that I've been toiling around with since this whole thing started, and it's all going to be like piecework. So like, I'll create one thing at a time, and it's small pieces, and it's all going to be added together. I know that people do that a lot with like GoPro accessories, and like miniatures. I know that people sell those. I'm not sure like what prices and all that stuff. I don't even get into all that. I'm not even looking into that. I just want to print them. I just want to showcase them. I just want to give my experience and my screw ups, because I don't really care like about the downside. I mean, I do, but I don't really care about the downside to it. But I want to experience that with my family. My family watches this too. Like, maybe they can say, oh yeah, maybe, hey, I might want to try to get into that. I don't know. It's a hobby. It's something, right? And even if you're not good at it, like me right now, I'm just copying, pasting pretty much. Not much to it. But later on, maybe designing or getting an iPad or something and sketching out stuff. Maybe that might be a thing down the road. I don't know. Might not be. I don't know. But hey, it's keeping me happy, isn't it? That's all I can ask for. Hey, have a good week.